And Satisfaction brought him back. Yeah, I could do that on my own time later. Look up the avatars I was trying to look up. What are you looking for? Nah,
You
it's
guys
fine.
totally missed. You guys totally should have been there. Yesterday, I was making Bear laugh so hard he started cackling like a witch. I think what started it. I think I mentioned something about like stealing a toy from him or something like that, and then I guess he kind of like really thought for a split second, and then I literally had to question him like, since when would I ever steal something from you? And he's like, well, someone has. And I'm like, well, that someone was definitely not me.
That sounds like something a thief would say.
Yeah, that's what he accused me of. He said, you're crafty enough to get caught. I said, like, I'm crafty enough to not get caught.
We also argued about the word status.
Yes, because I told him that since I was playing Hogwarts Legacy and I kept saying they pronounce it as status, not status.
I mean,
And then his
most
argument,
pronunciations are correct.
I know, but according to Bear, it's status. And he also said that considering the fact that the British lost wars to America, it's status.
I was only saying that. I was only saying that because he kept saying I was wrong.
I was only saying you were wrong in the context of how I was using the word because we were talking about Potter.
Guys, breathe.
We're not arguing.
It's about to turn into an argument.
I'm joking.
We're not arguing yet.
That's why I'm joking. I would sound a lot different if I was actually attempting to soothe an argument.
Seize the argument. Break out the bread and break it on thy head.
Now, on the note of words that have like multiple pronunciations that are technically correct, data and data.
Yeah. I don't know why I actually use data more than I say data.
So do I. I felt vindicated when I saw this one clip of Star Trek TNG while my phones were flipping. Somebody tried calling Data the android Data, and he didn't respond to it, eventually correcting her. It's pronounced Data. What's the difference? Simple. One is my name, the other is not.
Hmm. I don't know. I use it interchangeably, but I think the most I use is I think I mostly use data.
Like, in my case, I say data, I say status. Not the other way around. But that's just
I get
how
that.
I'm used to it.
I get that.
I think the first time I ever encountered someone pronouncing it status was, hilariously enough, the 1986 Transformers movie, because apparently Peter Cullen's Optimus Prime says it that way.
Hmm.
Hello and welcome back to the cave. Vegas Bear here as always. What is that in the corner?
Inanimate object
but it's glaring
spotted.
at me.
Inanimate object spotted.
And with me is Mekumon, Taro, and Anox Wolf.
Hello, internet.
You're here in spirit.
I'm here as a hologram.
And
I can't believe it's been months since Taro died. It's like he's still here.
sometimes I can still hear his voice.
I kept telling him not to eat that last pepper.
Ah, the dreaded pepper.
Today we are playing Kamen Rider: Memory of Heroes.
Ah, memories.
This is a game that I got a while back. It is a... What region was this? PAL region? I don't quite remember, but it's not a North American release because yes. I'm not gonna get into the complications of tokusatsu in the West.
That is the most
Honestly,
valid
it's
argument.
Honestly, I still consider it a freaking miracle that we're getting Kamen Rider Z's simulcast.
If I had my way, we would be getting nothing. Just, all those assholes don't deserve it. Anyway, we're
And
gonna
the people who do deserve good Kamen Rider don't get it either.
We are starting a new game.
So, I recognize Double and Hatoba over there. Who was the yellow one?
01.
Ah, that suddenly explains the confusion you brought up when I kept referring to Kamen Rider Ichigo as 01, like Unit 01.
ニュースに映った AI ロボットが気になって来たけど来て正解だったかも
So,
Yeah,
01.
everything's got name confusion.
分かってるってまずはセンサーを強化してる装置を
Our
解除すればいいんでし
I
ょ
believe, is the CEO
こ
of
いつか
Hiden. What was the name of the company? It's a technology company that focuses
私
on
のデー
AI.
タにはない。
He
お前
inherited
も
the
仮面
company's
ライダーなの
grandfather and also
どこから
the 01
次か
driver.
ら次へと油断がな
Only the CEO can become
次から
Commander
次って
01 to
俺の他
protect
にも
the world from a yet to happen.
Gotta love
idea
ill-defined
why.
prophecy.
I have no idea why, but that sentence to protect the world, for some reason I thought you were going to end the world with the sentence of devastation.
Because Team Rocket plagues everything.
Even Borderlands.
It's mainly just because I grew up on Pokemon, and for some reason that particular sentence stuck to my head since childhood.
Because they say it all
Fun
the
fact,
time.
I know
which is
they
even
do.
more hilarious. Even more hilarious when it's eventually brought up that Jesse and James have been saying the motto wrong the entire time.
今じゃ警察の手に負えない事件専門とまで言われてる
I like their version better.
相棒と共にガイアメモリ
I mean, it's more iconic, that's for
数
sure.
々のドーパントという怪人を倒した
That's my point.
そう俺と相棒のフィリップが二人で一人の
Who are you, man?
仮面ライダーダブルさそんな俺たちが
Who else? The landlady who's constantly breathing down his neck.
大事故で封鎖されたエネルギー研究の島セクターシティの港から始まる なんだよここは。事故の後全島封鎖されて復旧作業を進めているって話だったが、とんでも
You
ね
can
え。
tell they don't have the rights to the actors' likenesses because they gotta keep them in silhouette.
おまけに見たくない文字が書かれた機械兵士か。これはいろいろと調べてみる必要があるな。お前らこの島を調べてくれ。今は少しでも情報が欲しい。この島に俺を導いたメールにはたった一言「アイダ博士を探して」そう書かれていた。メールには他に何桁もの数字があった。それはある場所を表す座標だった。
How does the audio sound?
その座標がこの事故で封鎖された島。
I don't hear a thing, but then again, I've never been able to hear PlayStation games via the Discord.
I will sign into Twitch to see how it sounds. Hang on.
Also, I love how you can't move the camera. But you can turn the character around and they won't show the eyes.
Audio sounds good on Twitch.
Alright.
And so our favorite half-boiled detective is off. I got to see the first 2 episodes of this of Kamen Rider W thanks to Bear, and I'm eagerly looking forward to seeing the rest of the series in like 2-part increments,
このピンチを乗り切ることが先だな。
since the entire series, save for like what 1 episode, is a 2-parter.
サイクロンジョーカー。
He is right. The power of Kamen Riders is frustrating Powerful action such as strong attacks, dodge, okay?
どんどん行くぜ。
Oh, there. My everyone VR tried to show you another set of avatars that I think you'd actually like. May I give you a hint? Finish the sentence. We are
Champions.
Tax collectors.
basically actually no. Would you like me to keep it a surprise, or do you want me to tell you? I'll show you these. Basically, the way they're set up is one avatar is the symbiote, one avatar is the human. There's a seat toggle on the human, and when the respective symbiote attaches to the seats, the 2 combine.
That keeps up.
It's dizzy as it's nauseating as hell, but it's fun.
Nausea is fun.
Well, yeah. Why else do you think people enjoy roller coasters or amusement parks in general?
Because the suit, like the Venom symbiote suit, is only there as long as the Venom avatar is still sitting on the seat.
ここでおとなしくしてな。
Oh!
Cyclone Jump Extreme.
Joker Extreme!
Nani?
So, double names all of his finishing attacks. Well, all of their finishing attacks. They're two equal in one.
Got it.
They're two halves of a whole idiot.
Yep. So, you've got Joke.
I thought this had me in Bear Tortilla.
So, going through it by the left side menus, you've got Joker Extreme with Cyclone, Joker Grenade with Heat, Joker Strange with Luna, and then Metal Branding with Heat and Metal, Metal Illusion with Metal and Luna, Metal Twister with Cyclone and Metal, and then Trigger Full Burst with Luna Trigger, Trigger Arrow Shooter with Cyclone Trigger, and I think the Heat Trigger one is Trigger Explosion. Oh!
We'll find out.
Alright, pick a form, any form.
Since we were just talking about heat metal.
Might as well go with Heat Metal. I don't know why, for some reason this looks like a scene out of Dead. At least to me.
Metal Branding up.
I'm guessing his weapon is a burst. Problem is though, I have a horrible hand-eye.
Alright. Let's go with
Heat trigger. Luna trigger, so I was half right.
and when paired with Trigger, they can essentially curve bullets.
Did the game force you to change forms?
Nope.
Or you just changed forms?
Yeah, I just-
Bear did that manually.
Got it. Because I've played games where it forces you to change, and I find that that's an annoying mechanic.
どうやらあそこだな。何をこそこそ嗅ぎ回ってる。うわっ、なんだこの怪物。何の騒ぎかと思って見に来てみれば、ただの虫けらか。探偵らしく決めたかったが、やるしかねえか。ぜ、相棒。
As spoils for my battle, I just got a tasty weird egg.
Tasty weird egg.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm still trying to wrap my head around. Is it's tasty, but why is it weird? Banger.
This guy's name again?
monster?
Yeah.
The Zeus Dokkan.
I was trying to figure out, was it Zeus or Odin?
It's Zeus.
Because Odin wouldn't be caught dead doing this. If anything, Odin would be associated with a rider as opposed to a villain.
You say that. You say that, and you are
mean-
right.
I have been known to be wrong before, too.
Genghis Ken has followed. What's up, Ken? Been a while, man.
Hello.
Just so you know, there's a 10-minute time limit for new follows because we kept getting people trying to sell us stuff.
Bots, salesman, sales bot, bot salesman.
Yeah, so there's a 10-minute time limit before you can actually do interaction. But it's good. It is good to see you again, man. And of course, when
Still
you play
can't-
Kamen,
Still can't believe they tried to sell us denture cream. Get out.
Are you kidding? One of them tried to sell me a coffin.
Damn.
I have a tendency to die repeatedly. Seriously, ask any given Meikumon. We have a tendency to either die or disappear.
Damn.
We're like our cousins, the Leomon, in that regard.
I'm just gonna flat out say it. Triple damn.
ここはセクターシティ市街セクターです
It's part of why I want Bandai and Toei so... It's why I want so badly for them to just
どうやってここまで
give a protagonist a Meikumon that survives the whole series.
ここまで緊急転送しただけです
そうか緊急点まあとにかく助けられたってわけだな礼を言うぜ
Treat it like Kari's Gatomon in that it's Meikumon by default.
メモリは転送中に分散してしまいました
しょうがねえか
So is that Al or is that literally
お前は何なん
AI?
だ
It's I.
はい私はナビゲート AI の愛と申します
Yes,
俺は
Japanese.
フートから来た探偵の
Ah, okay.
左翔太郎だなあこの島は一体どうしたんだ
ここはセクターシティ島中から溢れ出る未知の公
I
園
still
に
find it funny.
コアエナジーを
This is the city sector of Sector City.
活用することで発展した島です
It's not confusing at
先
all.
日実験の
Bit
失
on the
敗によ
nose,
る
isn't
事
it?
故で島は封鎖され
Also,
is.
also the
それ
fact
か
that
ら
I said
あの怪物たちが現れ始めたんで
more
す
energy.
なぜこう
I,
なった
I'm
のか
immediately reminded
私には
of
さっぱり
そうか
the crossover
Double I.
movie between
この島に来た
Double and
人物
O's, and
ア
I'm
イダ
just thinking,
博士って
do not tell me you have that fiery demon biker in your
聞いたこと
basement.
があるような調べてみます
Fiery demon biker
事故
in
が起きた
basement.
実験のゲスト名簿に
ショツラ
名前がありますね
Philip and
避
Edgy
難者
meet
のリ
up
ストにはありません
with
俺はそのアイダ博士を
Aruto,
探す依頼でこの
and
島
they're
に
talking about the last time they
捜
heard
索に協力
last
してくれ
time they were together and heard the
こ
term
の島の
core
平和を取り戻す必
talking
要が
about
あり
it,
ます
and Naruto just goes, "Wait a minute, you fought a what?"
ああもちろんさ受けたぜその依頼そうとなったら
Philip goes wandering and finds a different Kamen Rider Eternal in the basement hooked up to a generator.
あれマジかよ壊れてやがる
部品の故障ですね替えがあれば直せそうです
そう
A
か
different Kamen
ならまず
Rider
部品
Eternal
探しから始めるか
and another Kamen Rider birth,
このビルの外
specifically
に
to
たくさんの怪物がい
specifically
ます
the third Kamen Rider birth, if you remember that one there.
そうかガイアメモリもな
And
くしちまった
Alter
し
Eternal just takes one look at Philip and pleads, kill me.
Later. Oh, would you look at this?
I think my favorite version of that TF2 Spy Kill Me joke was like, It's in one of the various cooking collabs where they have TF2 characters competing in a cooking contest of all things. This Pyro is doing their turn. They open the fridge for ingredients, and there is a spy head that pleads kill me. Pyro proceeds to place a grenade in the fridge before closing it, and you hear a spy shout a muffled, "Yes!"
Yes.
So
I could have.
sorry, go ahead.
I would have been so cruel. I would have done the grenade thing, but when it pops, it's just one of those. It's similar to the gun, but when you pull the trigger, it just pulls the joke out, bang.
Oh, you would have left a confetti grenade in there.
To quote a movie we watched a while back, seems like Shotaro always has a trump card.
Trump card.
一つだけ近くに転送されたようですね。
切り
Alright,
札
I
は
tried saying
今
that
回も
like
俺のところに
Japanese
来るよう
and
だ
it
ぜ
didn't come out right.
ジョーカー変身
Yeah!
So now you're Joker.
Yep. So in Double's summer movie, Shotaro, after Philip was kidnapped, his partner that allows him to turn into Double. After he was kidnapped, he had no way of transforming. That is when the ghost of his boss, who died before
Former
the show
mentor.
started. Yeah,
Literally in the first 2 minutes of episode 1.
yeah. His former mentor and boss showed up as in his own rider form before leaving behind the driver, the belt that he used, the lost driver. With it and the Joker memory, Shotaro was able to fight on his own as Kamen Rider Joker.
Kamen Rider Joker.
And there's also a novel in which, when Shotaro ends up sick, Philip ends up fighting on his own as Kamen Rider Cyclone.
And naturally, if he had his other Gaia memories there, he could turn into full versions of any of those memories, as opposed to the half of double.
That's neat. Yeah.
So what's interesting is that these robots are branded as Foundation X, which is I guess you could say the parent organization to Museum
あのような怪
and
物たちが
Double.
日に日に増えています
完全に占領されちまってるってわけか
Those robots aren't from Double, or O's, or even 01. They're from Kamen Rider Build, which is not in this game.
I kind of think of it as they were planning on doing Build instead of 01. But then when Hecate last second and changed it to 01.
足りない部品がありますね
Generally not changing it to Zeo.
敵の反応
Is it
が複数
weird
あ
that
り
because
ます
it's raining, I want little windshield wipers to pop out of the helmet to wipe raindrops out of the bug eyes?
Oh
No,
my
it is not
God.
weird at all.
Because
No,
the
no.
visor in the helmet takes the form of the bug eyes, so it's like, in order to see properly, you've got built-in windshield wipers.
No, the antenna. The
That's what I was
antenna
gonna
becomes
say.
the windshield wiper.
That's what I was gonna say. Definitely in time.
Go out when it's cold enough, and there's a little, like, you know how there's a setting to unfog your windshield in the winter?
Mm-hmm.
Do that for the lenses of the or visor pieces, because if you've ever had to put up with your glasses fogging in the winter, you know this pain.
I have that problem daily. Especially during the winter.
It sucks, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, I know. I knew what your point was.
For the audience who doesn't know that I wear glasses.
I know they both know that we wear glasses. I know Bear wears glasses.
I'm just assuming that the demigod in the chat has perfect.
Ah, yes.
I do, but at the same time, it gets to the point where I need sunglasses to go outside.
Sensitive eyes
You're
are...
really not helping the
無事に治
demigod
ってくれたか。助かるぜ。
その電電センサーはどのような機能があ
Why
る
would
の
he?
で
It's
す
a
か？
recurring joke that it's
こいつには
basically
高
just
性能
constant
センサーが
flattery.
ついてる。チェックして回れば謎もすぐに解明さ。
Yeah, we found out that
しかし
Taro is like
現在
6
島は
foot
全面封鎖状態。敵も多数います。
strong.
怪物たちを倒して封鎖を解除しながら進んでいく必要があります
And
ね。
I'm just like,
All with the chaotic energy of a gremlin.
I'm just like,
そう
are
だ
you like,
ここの責任者は今
are you
何を
like a demigod? Like,
責任者。ここの指
At
揮
this
してい
point,
た
I
ゼウ
don't
ス
know
博
anymore.
士自己以来
You could basically just argue he's perfect specimen of man.
じゃあそのゼウス博士も探す必要があるってわ
An ideal candidate for a Kamen Rider, maybe.
職員の話によると変わり者という分
I'm
類になるそう
gonna
で
do
す
the joke.
頭が
Bear, I
ボサボ
think you
サ
know what I was to say.
I do.
話しかけてもにやりと笑うだけ
Shocker!
という評価でした
Come out and take me already!
そうか責任者が偉い言われようだな
Attack me now!
コアエナジーの実用化はほとんどが彼の功績です科学者としての評価は最高
You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the
捜
earth!
索以来にゼウス博士の失踪この島では何が
Has anyone... Like, okay, Bear, have you seen the latest bits and pieces of,
まずは電源センサーで調べて回ろうぜ
the one, the latest I've seen is them like having like a sparring match.
which ones?
All of them.
I'm gonna be... I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure Tojima put the fear of God into tackle during that one.
No, dude. It wasn't God or Buddha. It was the fear of Kamen Rider. Also, Genghis Ken, to answer your question, been doing well. Just got back from Japan on the 18th. Volunteered as a handler / security for a Tokusatsu event in Akihabara. That's awesome.
Yo,
Eat!
I am so jelly right now. I want to be in Japan right now.
電電センサー何かわかるかもしれません
Can settle for consistent sleep at the times I want to sleep without constant anxiety.
I just found out that most of my health issues are actually caused by excess cortisol. Promise, how you get rid of it? I do not know.
I would imagine.
Is there snow?
電電センサーで何かわかるかもしれません。
In Nagano, yes.
Ooh. I always wanted to see Japanese snow.
Hey, it's Bat Shot!
Welcome back, Bruce.
Okay.
What?
Bat Shot is Bruce. Spider Shock is Peter.
写真の方はめぼしい手がかりはなしか。
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the Den sensor, which is a snail, is Junji, as in Junji Ito.
Forget Kermit.
And then Frog Pod is Kermit.
And Philip named each and every one of them.
Oh wait, what about the stag?
It's a beetle, right? Name it after any given blue beetle.
He's Heroez.
Ted. This Ted Core doesn't get enough love.
I thought you were gonna name him after a Pokemon.
電電センサーで
It's
何かわか
technically
る
a
か
blue
もしれ
beetle
ま
then.
せん。
Why not kick?
You like that, Bear? Wait a minute.
Huh?
You didn't have to do them dirty like that.
I just wanted to show off the Joker, right?
I mean, it's not like Bear hasn't been constantly using finishers on generic mooks the entire game.
電電センサーを使ってみま
That
しょ
is
う。
true.
That's skill.
こいつなら
Okay, pretty boy, now you die. Sorry, side conversation.
You got Go and Dynasty Warriors. Oh wait. I feel that you need to build a super meter to do finishers, and not just throw them out randomly. You got Go and Dynasty Warriors both do that as a part of the system. Technically, there is a super meter.
I think in game they call it a Muso meter, and then there's a spirit gauge.
Dynasty Warriors Gundam had one of those too.
Like
Heck, even the spin-offs for Nintendo have it too.
the
You charged it up by doing damage.
the EX bar
Yep.
at the bottom of the screen
あ
is
のビルにあ
the
るかもしれません。
super meter.
ビジターセンター。
And yes, I
Okay,
remember.
so they
この
probably just
島を
called
訪
something
れたゲス
different.
ト
I
に
remember the heat
最初に
gauge
行
from
って
Yakuza
ID 登録する施設です。
or
Ooh,
Way Out of
yeah.
Dragon.
誰もが必ず一度は寄る
Oh shit.
うまくいけば知りたい ID の行動もキャッチできるかもしれません。そうすれば
アイダ博士の行動を終えるか。よし、これで決まりだ。行くとしようぜ。
Stupid bombshell.
So while I do enjoy this game, It does have some problems. The biggest one being it's not free roam.
こいつは厳重に封鎖されてるな。
ここ
That
からは
would have
入
been
れま
nice
せんね
though.
Yeah, it would have been.
地下駐
It's
車場の
very
方
much
に入り口があります
just
よし、
go down
そ
some
っちを当たってみよ
hallways, fight enemies, rinse and repeat.
う。せ、
There's this game that I think would have been really cool to have like as a full-on open world like thing. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's called Onimusha.
しかし
Yes.
このゲートの封鎖は
It's supposedly
セキュリティレベ
made
ルの
by
乗
I
り物
think
で
the
す
same creators that makes
セキュリ
the
ティレベル。
supposedly I don't remember off the top of my head, so I'm always open for correction. But it's probably made by the same creators for like Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors, Koei Tecmo.
現在は
I'm thinking it is, but I could be wrong.
全面封鎖
Ken
状態
says
で
that
す
the two precursor games
そいつを下げれば
are-
このゲートも開くってわ
You mean
セキュリ
precursor
ティレベルを
this
下
game?
げる方法は
Onimusha
け。要
is
するに敵をぶっ倒せばいいんだろ。
Oh,
はい
that's right. I don't know why I keep doing that. I
Yeah,
keep
because in
getting
Onimusha Blade
confused.
Warriors, you could unlock like two main
どんどん行くぜ。どうだ。
Oh, Kamen Batroid War 1 and 2. I think I
セキュ
had
リティ
one
ロッ
of
クが
those
解除されました
once upon a time.
What system?
PS3, I
Sounds like a PS3 title.
Yep, Ken confirmed it.
So it was PS3. I don't know why. Every single time I keep hearing like how these games were like from older consoles, I keep getting reminded that
They released normal versions and TV sound versions with show music and stuff. Yeah, I think I remember that. I don't remember which version I had.
Do you guys remember Soul Calibur? I don't know if they're still making Soul Calibur.
Last
I
time
haven't
out
seen anything
where
Yeah, I haven't heard anything since then. But I will tell you this though, the one Soul Calibur game that I played almost religiously was the one where they included Link from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in it.
It's the GameCube version of 3,
I think so. But I will tell you this though, the way they included him into the game, like they gave him a backstory and everything. How he ended up in that game. The only thing that I'm kind of disappointed in is because they had an opportunity to like other characters besides just Link.
Soul Calibur 2.
Yeah, that's what it was. The stupid thing about me is that for some reason I was like obsessed with like
ここもセキュリテ
I
ィ
was
レベルで封鎖されている。
obsessed with like creating my own version of the character.
レベ
For
ルを
some
下げる
random reason, I kept thinking that kept
地下
making
駐
it
車場の
like
奥の方に
Link's sister was
敵の反応
Cassandra.
があります
よし、行ってみるか。
Well, because they both use a sword and a shield. And then for some random reason, also one of my former acquaintances kept calling her, oh, she's the female, somewhat real life
陥没
version
の
of
向こうへ
Link.
行くのに何かいい手はねえか。
お役に立てるかわかりませんが先ほどそのジョーカーメモリに似た反応がありましたよ
本当か。それを早く言えよ。電電センサーで調べてみるか。
So there's another guy of memory around here.
何かわかるかもしれません。電源センサーを使って
Oh, where is my memories?
Where am I? Where are you people?
こいつ
Where's my wife?
We are your subconscious.
Well, shit, I haven't had one of those in years.
I miss my wife for this. I miss her a lot.
Welcome back to the subcon.
Tails, wait, I know who your mother
サ
is.
イクロンメモリー。こいつがあれば仮面ライダーダブルになれる。
仮面ライダーダブル。フードを
Why
救
does
っ
that
たと
sound
いう
familiar?
It's from
なんだ
what was
知ってたの
it?
か
Snap Cube dub
な
Snap
んで
Cube
そんなこと
of
Snapcube's real-time dubs.
なぜ知っているのか
Got it.
of Sonic
思い出
Adventure
せ
2.
ません。
なぜこいつ
I
They
was watching
recently
the
did
one-
Kingdom Hearts 1.
I was watching something similar to that the other day, and for some reason, I just kept busting up laughing at this, where
なんだぜ
they were doing, I think, Sonic the Hedgehog for, I think, the
あ
Xbox
と
or
は
something
変
like
身
that.
を解いて
And Eggman captured like Princess Elise, and they did like this dub. And I don't know who it was that said it, but he kept saying over and over again, "I captured you like 16 different times." And the next thing you know, she's like, "How many times are you gonna get? How many times are you gonna run away?" And she says like, "I feel like it's going to be at least 18."
やあ翔太郎元気そうで何よりだよ
よ
I
フ
don't
リ
know
ッペ
why I just started
俺もお
busting
前
up
のところ
laughing
に届け物が
because
届いて何よりだ
even some people use that audio and they created
その
like
声はもしかして
they created like a source filmmaker version
こいつが
for
相棒のフィリ
themselves
ッ
that starred Bowser and Peach. And he says like, "I captured you like 16 different times. How many times are you gonna run away?" Peach says, "I feel like it's gonna be about 18."
ナビゲート AI です。
And I'm just like busting up laughing. I said like, Bowser's probably captured way more than 16 times.
ペおいおいダジャレかよ
翔太郎さん、敵の反応は
おっとそうだったフィリップ詳しい話は後にするぜ
やれやれ相変わらず大騒ぎだね
Now we are back to Kamen Rider Double, and we've got Philip with us.
And the genuine stupidity, because I refuse to call it artificial intelligence, trailing behind. Off screen. I am saying that the character that is supposed to be an artificial intelligence does not come off as very bright to me.
あのマークやはり財団 X か
あの敵を倒せばセキュリティレベルが下がりそうです。
So I'm gonna call him GS instead for genuine stupidity.
I like that. I can dig that. That's almost as bad as the one actually using my initials as being stupid and critical.
Somewhere in Japan. Hey, hey Sento, did you notice that some of the Guardian robots have been disappearing lately? Wait, what? Yeah, they're just been vanishing into thin air. No one knows where they're going. What?
今回も
I
大事
never
件
know where I'm going.
まずは君が知っている情報を全て教えてもらおうか
ああ話さなきゃならないことが山ほどある
AI isn't very bright when you are training the framework,
怖えな
even in reality.
事故に巻き込まれたアイダ博士
I'm gonna go.
That's
get
why I
a,
call it
talked
genuine
about
stupidity instead.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
実に
over
興味
here.
深い。
お前から見て
Okay.
何か分かったことはあるか？
Now, when he said reality, is he talking about regular reality, like reality, or are we talking augmented
この愛と
reality?
いう AI のことも僕たちは知らなすぎる。翔太郎、君は愛のことをどれだけ知ってるんだ。信用していい存在なのかな。
それはお前、探偵の勘が
Hmm.
愛を信じろって言ってるんだよ。
探偵の勘ね。
おい愛、なんか言ってやってもいいんだぜ。
私はただのナビゲート AI ですから。
すごい炎
Oh crap! I killed the
だ。先はどう
princess.
なってるんだ。
炎は全く燃え尽きる気配がない。
So the other day I found this little video that's
さ
the
気になりますが
Cartoon Network City little musical theme there extended to like 14 minutes.
そうか。
Mhm.
アイダ博士の足取りが知りたい。
Honestly, I kind of want an hour plus long extended version of that because I could legit see myself just listening to this while I'm working on whatever I'm drawing next.
Are you talking about like a video game music or something like that?
So remember in the I want to say circa 2005-ish era of Cartoon Network when they had that big CGI city that all their characters inhabited?
Oh yeah. I know I know exactly what you're talking about.
It had its own musical motif that was part of like this bigger theme song that people were able to put together through like multiple
Oh.
bumpers and whatnot.
Yeah, I never even noticed that.
Yeah. I mean,
That just shows how much I
Wouldn't be
pay
the fir-
attention.
it wouldn't be the first time that the musical motif that Cartoon Network was working with was an actual song. I mean, Powerhouse, the era preceding it, was a legit musical whole tune for cartoons for decades. I still occasionally hear it in my head because, though I was still very small, though some of those Powerhouse bumpers are burned into my brain. It helps that I occasionally look them up when I need a hit of nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else ever do that too? Like, just look up old Cartoon Network bumpers just to go, yeah, that still makes me happy.
Yep. I definitely still do that. I actually
The
look up a
old-
lot of different. Yeah, go ahead.
The old Powerhouse era Cartoon Fridays host segments, like, they make me happy in a way that I cannot put into words.
I always go around and just look up the classic like Cartoon Network shows. Basically, this is one of the things they're basically yeah, I would
On the note of Cartoon Fridays bumpers, there is one in particular that I'm still blown away at the fact that they got away with this.
Which was?
So, it's a commercial where a bunch of Cartoon Network characters are advertising Cartoon Fridays, but the background is solid orange. And the commercial played on Nickelodeon.
I feel like I remember that.
I don't know how Cartoon Network pulled off that prank, but it deserves all the kudos.
Oh yeah.
Because either Nickelodeon knew about it and they were good enough sports to let it happen, or they didn't and that legitimately slipped through the
ここ
cracks.
からビジターセンターになります。
どうだフィリップ。
I'm gonna say it's the latter because honestly, Nickelodeon was never that smart to begin with.
先を
Anyway.
急ごうぜ。
And I'm just being dead honest on my opinion.
せ。
Uh-huh. Nickelodeon basically got its start trying to be what PBS Kids eventually became.
Yep. And I still prefer PBS Kids over Nickelodeon.
これはダイヤル式ロックですね。
I can't remember. I haven't watched that in a long time. Does that still exist, or is that no longer existing anymore?
So PBS Kids got its funding cut, and its existence right now is kind of
何か
nebulous.
わかるかもしれません。
Hmm.
I still cannot believe that.
Yeah.
After
had some
Mr. Rogers
great
fought
shows on
so
there.
hard, after Fred Rogers fought so hard to keep that from happening the first time.
I heard this on the radio regarding Fred Rogers. If you guys had the ability to see him one last time, even for like maybe not even 30 seconds, what was the one thing that you wanted to say to him
Thank you.
before? Yeah, that's probably what I would have said.
Thank you, neighbor.
One person on the radio station said, "I love you." Just like that is probably like one of the most iconic things I probably end up saying, because obviously he basically kind of showed love with that. I don't know if he actually said "I love you" in the show, but that is something that I did.
If I had to think about what I'd say with that scenario, I think I know exactly what I'd say. You'll always be my neighbor.
Ooh, that's a powerful one. That is definitely powerful. Why the hell am I shutting it so bad?
If it helps, you're not alone in that regard. I've been tearing up ever since his name was brought up. It's just that kind of, like, legitimate, genuine wholesomeness that somehow stirs up emotion.
Yeah.
The world needs more men like him.
The world needs to return to the days of when he was alive, is basically what I would say.
Like, I maintain the world needs more people like him. The more people like him there are, the more likely the world will start to heal.
ドアがロックされています。排除する
Well,
方
that's
法
one
を
of the
探しましょ
things.
う。
The other things I would just basically saying is people just need to give up on stupidity. Grow a conscience.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, no, wishful thinking.
Like, we live in a universe where you encourage to be smart, but not too smart. Smart enough to be considered an annoyance.
電電センサーで何かわかるかもしれません。
Yeah. You saying that?
Fighting back there.
I thought you were going. Yeah, I thought you were going for something.
To continue a conversation from another day, I can list 3 shows from Nick Jr. that I would watch if only because I could not get those on PBS.
Is one of them Blue's Clues?
Yes.
Okay, can I guess the other two?
Like, holy moly, I was obsessed when I was a very tiny toddler Yaramon there. Go ahead and guess if you want. What the other 2 were.
So Blue's Clues. Now, I'm only asking this just because I need to make sure that I'm in a good range. So are we talking like 90s Nick Jr., or are we talking about like early 2000s Nick
排除
Jr.?
されました。
A little of both, more so the 90s, because, again, I was a very, very tiny little cat.
I'm drawing a blank on something else. Besides Blue's Clues, because that's been going on for a while. I want to say Dora the Explorer was also in the 90s, but I can't be for sure.
That's more of a 2000s thing. Because they framed it like a computer game, an entertainment thing.
Yes. I don't know why. Every single time I watch it,
I will give you a hint.
Oh, go ahead.
Nelvana, the animation studio. They made at least one of these shows.
I don't know why. I'm drawing a blank even with that hint.
What was the name?
What does it start with?
Nelvana. They were a Canadian studio, closed down in the last 10 years.
I'm drawing a blank. You got this, Bear?
Give me a minute.
I could just straight up tell you.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that? We have to let our brains think for a few minutes. Meanwhile, mine's just literally smoking right now. The gears haven't fought this hard in years.
Little Bear?
That's
Oh
one.
my gosh, that's what it was! God damn.
That's one of them.
Franklin.
And there's the other.
Yeah!
As soon as Bear said Little Bear, I remembered what the other one was.
Yeah, those were my big three from Nick Jr. when I was a little itty bitty Punimon Yaramon thing.
Would you consider yourself a full-grown Mekumon?
The way Digivolution works, yes.
Okay, just trying to make sure.
The way Digivolution works, like, the terminology varies depending on if you're going original Japanese or English dub. I will be using the Japanese terms because it's going to make sense if I put it like this.
Gotcha.
You have fresh out of the egg, baby.
Yep.
So, fresh stage, then baby stage, then child stage, then adult stage. That's where Mekumon's at.
Yes.
Then perfect stage, then ultimate stage. The English dub equivalents would be like baby, baby 2, rookie, champion, ultimate, mega.
Interesting.
To use the original Japanese scale, Mekumon would be an adult level Digimon. Which, hilariously enough, so too was the Digimon based on Peter Pan.
Speaking of Peter Pan, for some reason I ended up watching this thing on YouTube where they were doing the play Peter Pan, but anything that could go wrong in that play went wrong. And I think it's made by the creators where they said, I think it's like, I don't know exactly if this is actually the name or not, but it's like the play that always goes wrong. Like they did like plays on things that, I guess they normally spin off plays that like hello. My brain needs a system reboot.
Yeah. I bounced around a lot between channels when I was that young for my various preschool entertainment needs when I was that small, so I figure I might as well bring out the Disney offerings. I mentioned Bear in the Big Blue House the other day.
Yes, and honestly, I was always a big fan of that. There was actually this show. I don't know if you guys are
このワ
familiar
ード
with
は
it.
ひょっとしたらキーワードかもしれ
And
ない
honestly, Bear can attest to this as well. I do not like clowns, like period. But for
Oh,
some
I
reason,
think I know where this is going.
for some reason, this one didn't creep me out as bad as Ronald McDonald did. And to be honest, there was a time where I actually thought that she was Ronald McDonald's sister.
しゃあビンゴだぜ
Hi,
急
Web.
ぎましょう
Hey.
This would be the JoJo's Circus show, right? The stop motion one?
No, no, it was the Big Comfy Couch. I think it was called.
Oh, yeah, I watched that
こ
one
の
when
部
I
屋
was
から
young.
反応があります
誰かいる
I don't know why, but I always did the clock stretches.
Oh,
And
fuck.
for some-
ナスカ
What?
久しぶりだ
Why are you still alive? I mean, I'm happy you're
お前
alive,
が
but what
探
the
しているのは
fuck?
このガイアメモリか
For a split second, I thought he was talking to me.
No!
In response to what you said about the clock stretches back before I
お
just
知り合
got
いなのです
crazy.
か
No, I thought that was Bear's response
Someone's
after I
like,
mentioned I did the clock
俺と
stretches.
同じ
He's just like,
クートを
why
愛
are
した
you still alive?
だけど
No, I'm
死んだは
talking
ず
about the Nazca dope pod.
その方から強力
I
な
know,
コア
but
エ
the
ナジー
the
反応
the
が
the
出てい
the,
ます
the thing
It
you
was too
said
well timed.
kind of sound.
It was
It
too
was
well
too
timed,
well
that's the
timed.
point.
And the fact that it almost basically, because of those stretches, remember, some people can easily get lost
何か言ってく
in
れよ
those stretches.
私
The
は死ん
fact
だ
that it made me remember that there was this time I did that stretch and I got locked. And
ただお
I
前と
was
戦
actually
うことだけだ
scared for my life, thinking I was gonna die because I couldn't get out of that position.
That's why whenever I did those stretches, I usually had my parents around because I did as instructed, and I had someone to watch over me in case of emergency.
I love how.
Yeah.
I love how Sub-Zero is like, are you really Kirihiko? And the Nazca dope pod just says, I'm a dead man. I have no reason to answer your questions now. I'm just like, yeah, that's Kirihiko. That's exactly something he would say.
Seriously, if we got him a driver curve, maybe he could use his little Gaia memory thing to become a rider instead.
That's what people were hoping
Fan art of what the elite look like.
Oh, absolutely. There's some fan art of like, what if they used the Nazca for a double? Joker Extreme! Why do you all sound old? What the fuck do you mean?
Because we're basically getting nostalgic about stuff from our early childhoods. It's mockery.
Who said that?
So, yeah, I stand by it. Let's keep it.
He's not wrong. We're practically Asian.
You know what 31 is in cat years, and I am entitled. I am basically over 100 in cat years.
So he's
If only. And have neither the patience nor the capacity for forgiveness. I just stuck around because I was too stubborn to stay dead.
To quote Bear, since I'm still a newbie, my evolution form still technically is considered a cub. I'm just a baby.
どうだ
Hey, we leveled up after defeating the reanimated corpse of our frenemy.
Reanimated corpses. These are re-dead.
Anyways, train of thought. Here it is. The stuff I watched on Disney. There was Big Comfy Couch. Mentioned Bear
Wait,
the Big Blue House.
Was Big Comfy Couch on Disney?
It was either Disney or PBS, one or the other.
I think it was, or maybe it was WHYY.
Which was the channel that I had had PBS on where I was when I was growing up at that point.
For some reason, I keep getting those two confused. I keep thinking that they're two separate things and they're the same thing.
これお前
Excuse me. Yeah, no. While I was
なんで
When I
そんな
was
こ
that
と
small, PBS Kids was basically a block on WHYY before it spun off into its own channel.
Yeah.
Webb says I cast Revivify. Also, why does it look like they crucified Nazca?
私に一つだけ教えてくれ
Man,
Crucify him.
風は今も変わらないか
I mean, look at that.
あああんたが生きていた
would
こ
it
とは
really?
全く変わってな
It's
い
not
ぜ
the first time Kamen Riders pulled that stunt, and it sure as hell ain't gonna be the last.
It also doesn't help that Kiriko's been brought back to life for this.
クートを託して
My brain just had a weird vision.
本当によかった
Right after you guys said, why does it look like they were crucified or something like that? My brain just had a weird vision. And ironically, it does not have anything to do with crucifixion.
翔太郎
翔太郎さん
はいさっきナスカからコアエナジー反応が出てるって言ってたな
I'm still trying to process that.
No, don't crucify Nazca. Nazca. Okay, yes, he was a drug dealer, but like
お前
he,
どう思
he never sold the
ライダー
kids.
X を思わせる X の文字倒したはずの当番との復
In
活
fact,
Not touching that.
そして
in fact,
コアエナジーの研究
one time a teenager got a hold of a guy in memory. He helped double beat that dope on.
俺もこの街の風が助けてくれと叫んでいるように聞こえるぜ
この町には大きな裏がありそうだ君も
Also,
本当にナビゲー
also near the end, he did try to change
見て
things.
怪しいところは何もねえそれに愛は依頼人だ依頼人に疑いの目を向けるのは
Okay, I'm just gonna go out and say it. The weird thing that happened in my head is apparently Bear was basically at the Last Supper.
それが俺のやり方だ
まったく君ってやつは
Oh, that is weird.
信頼
Yeah, and the weird it gets weirder.
これまで通り俺は愛を信じる
Apparently we were all there and you were basically in the place where Jesus was.
信頼に応えられるよ
No,
う頑張ります
absolutely not.
ヒートメモリも手元に戻った
No, it was like this own bear cave version of the Last Supper.
ゲスト ID 登録の端末があります
It was weird.
アイダ博士の ID を調べましょう
Go back to my Disney shows now.
Yeah, you can, please, because my brain needs to get away from whatever the heck it conjured up in its own.
Hey, look, we got the heat
Please
memory.
continue.
Okay, Bear. I hope you realize what you said.
What?
No, don't crucify Nazca. Okay, yeah, he was a drug dealer, but
He never dealt to children.
I know, but the way you said it.
It's like you said, don't crucify him, but maybe you should because of this.
Like, don't crucify him. Okay, yeah, I know he did some bad shit, but still.
ゲスト ID データにアクセス。アイダ博士の ID を見つけました。アイダ博士
Oh
の
my
ID
gosh, Tara's over here
事故の
dying.
1週間前に登録されていますね。ID クラスは最上位の VIP です。
Like I
I was
said,
like wondering-
Gremlin.
ずいぶん早く
When
から
I
来た
was
んだ
like, I was just like, why is Tara laughing so hard? Did I miss something?
滞在中、
And then I had to go back to my go back through, and I said like, oh, I think I know what he's
そ
laughing
の
at right
車は
now.
今も地下駐車場にあるようですね。
So, anyways,
Yeah, Disney.
カーナビを調べれば 博士がどこに行ったかわかるかもしれない
Itty Bitty Nyaron there also had a tendency to
次はその車を
watch
当たろう。
stuff like Roly Poly Oly because even back then, I liked robots.
I had an obsession with Roly Poly Oly.
I'm glad I wasn't. I'm glad I'm not. the only-
CGI was better than it had any right to be.
It was just amazing in its own right, and then honestly, in my opinion, I feel like it was ahead of its time, but at the same time, it wasn't.
この辺りだまだ燃え続けて
The
いる
show definitely had its flaws,
電
but
電
like
セ
for
ン
what
サ
it
ーでも
was,
炎
it
の反応
was
しか見えね
very well made.
え慎重に行くしかねえな
Oh yeah.
まずはヒートメモリの
Does
力
anybody remember Arthur?
炎を突っ切るぜ
Yes.
PBS Kids, yes. It only recently ended within the last
慎重には当てに
decade.
なりそうもないけど
Yeah, I know.
Arthur did.
とりあえず先に進むとしよ
And
うか
somehow I freaking knew DW would go out of her way to become a cop just to abuse authority.
Become a what to abuse authority?
A cop. Policewoman.
Oh yeah.
壊滅の能力
Yeah, I did not see that
こ
coming.
の先には進めません。
I did. Knowing her, Karma Houdini constantly a brat DW, she'd find herself a nice cozy place where she could abuse all of her power and authority with minimal consequences. I guarantee you for jaywalking.
Probably. For some reason, she always reminded me of the
Meg.
Because it's basically a trope in of itself. The Karma Houdini little sister who is just pure evil.
Oh, and they never missed a beat, so you can mention that.
Let's see, there was one other from the Disney batch that I watched a lot of. Oh yeah, PB&J Otter. I don't even know why I watched that one.
I don't even remember that one. When did that show?
Oh, right. I sat through it because it was on immediately after Roly Poly Oly and I was too lazy to change the channel.
Oh, that's probably the reason why I never even heard of it, because I always changed the channel.
Why is? Okay, dead people are coming back to life.
マグマドーパンと
Weird?
このドーパンとの反応に気づけなかったのかい
すみま
Like,
せん。
to get you.
ま
They're
さかこ
coming
ん
to
な
get
敵
you
の
there.
反応だったとは。
早く
They're
倒さ
coming
れ
to
て
get you,
何もかも焼
Barbara.
き尽くされちまうぜ
Try.
行くぞ
I ain't like Barbara. I ain't gonna lock up in shock.
I'm just gonna hand you your boomstick and back away.
Being honest, a zombie apocalypse would not survive 5 seconds in a city a Kamen Rider exists in.
It would not survive 5 seconds in a state with concealed carry.
Honestly, it would take quite the miracle to get a zombie apocalypse to actually play out the way it keeps going in media. Like, especially as weaponry gets more advanced and easier to lug around.
Man, you're making a mistake. Don't fight fire with fire, for God's sake.
Yeah, you're supposed to fight I fire with squids? I'll fight Zogax.
Joker grenade!
Do da? まだ炎が残ってやがる。早くアイダ博士の車を探さねえとな。
We're out of the preschool realm, but there's still other shows I watched plenty of. Since I've basically carbon dated myself multiple times over by now, I might as well bring up the original batch of cartoons.
Oh yeah. Anybody else remember Ed, Ed, and Eddie?
Oh yeah!
I don't know why I could never get into that show because I found it very disgusting. But then again, I was very, very.
Honestly, the story behind how Ed, Ed, and Eddie got made is probably one of the funniest jokes you'd ever hear.
Pray tell, because now I'm intrigued.
Creator Danny Antonucci was not exactly the kind of person you'd think would make a kids show. His was more of the edgy stuff you'd see on MTV. Let's make the animation.
That's what I kind of felt.
He produced he created Ed, Ed, and Eddie on a dare. I am not kidding. The entire reason that show existed was because he was dared to make a children's show.
Which ended up turning into a complete success. Yeah, it was a complete success, apparently.
Yeah, it was basically a modern day Three Stooges for its time.
Yeah. And for some reason, I couldn't actually sit still very much when I was watching the original Three Stooges.
Aida 博士の ID を確認。この車で間違いありません。
As far as watching the OG cartoons go, I watched Ed, Ed, and Eddie, I watched Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, I do remember that.
1件目は浄水セクター。
I don't have the same amount of love for it as I used to because I've started thinking more about the show and analyzing it when I don't mean to. I ended up realizing, yeah, Dexter's Laboratory is basically just a reskinned Tom and Jerry, to the point where they openly made fun of that fact in one of their episodes.
Yeah. So I'm guessing Dexter was Tom, and his sister was Jerry, because that's the way I'm looking at it.
More or less, Dee Dee was effectively a force of nature.
Why are they here?
Aren't you all dead?
Yeah, well, everyone except the cat.
Like, that has been the running theme thus far.
Actually, how the fuck is Samilla on here? Nick isn't dead.
Bear, you gotta realize what you just said. Why are you all here? Except for everybody except the cat. So it's almost as if like everybody in this stream is not supposed to be here except Mekumon.
I mean, I am a permanent fixture.
I'm like, damn!
Webb
I
says
get invited and I get kicked out. Like, what did I do?
Webb said, listen.
I think we should just go. I think we should just go, Will. I think we should just go.
Oh, God, come on!
We know when we're not wanted. We know when we're not wanted.
Yeah, I know.
I want you here.
What did Webb say?
Listen,
Webb
at least
say, Bear?
his sins are forgiven.
それで君はそんなことを言うためだけに私たちのところに来たの。
I am going to joke out back. Bear, I'm gonna borrow this boomstick.
今この島で仮面ライダーが暴れ回っている。このままでは計画に支障が出そうでね。 排除する
I'll be back in a couple minutes.
あなた方の力を借りたい。
なるほど。
I'm gonna need a
ちょう
minute
ど
to get
彼ら
over
を
what
パー
just
ティーに
happened.
来たところだよ。
Give me a moment. I need to contain myself.
Seriously,
なん
this
と
is
しても
that
園崎家の悲願である
Similodon.
ガイアインパクトを起こさなくてはならない。そのためにライトの協力も得たいところなのでね。
なるほど。あのガイアインパクト。
Of course.
実に素晴らしい。
Ryubase is brought back to life, and not even like 5 seconds in, he's like, I wanna do the Gaia Impact again. Oh.
Okay, I'm back. The joke is gone, but you're gonna need a new wood chipper.
Damn.
また敵か。
I am also back,
何してるんだ
and
あ
I
いつは。
still have a little bit of a tickle, but I'm gonna control it now.
翔太郎さんのガイアメモリと似た
See,
反応
what
が
else
出てい
did I
ます
say sit through in early Cartoon Network days?
奪われてたまるか。
We mentioned
行くぞ
Courage the Cowardly Dog last time.
Yes, and I think we also mentioned Kids Next Door also.
Yeah. Johnny Bravo.
Oh, yes. Johnny Bravo.
It was a rare example of a show that got funnier as I got older.
Yes. I forget, and I could be wrong. And honestly, I'm always looking for a way to cover wasn't Samurai Jack also on Cartoon Network?
Yes.
I don't know why, I love that show. I just really was upset what happened to his daughter. Daughter, sister, I can't remember, it was someone.
If you're thinking who I think you're thinking of in the final season, that was Aku's daughter.
Oh, I don't know why I kept thinking it was Jack's daughter.
順調にメモリを手に入れたぜ。これも愛のおかげだ。
Because I feel like I could be getting
They did what they did because they wanted to homage Gurren Lagann.
あいつら、
Ah.
こいつをどこかに運ぼうとしていたな。
Also, can I just point out how
何のために運ぼうとしていたんだ。
the cartoon industry is absolutely fumbling?
彼らから出ている怖いラジ反
The
応。
creator of Samurai Jack.
この事件の首謀者はガイア
I
メ
mean,
モリと怖いラジ
We missed out on a fantastic looking Popeye movie.
We missed out. So
Yeah.
they
ために俺たち
canceled
のガイアメモリまで利用させるわけにはいかねえ。
Symbiotic Titan.
あとはトリガーとルナだ。
We
はい。ガイアメモリの反応
we've
も
barely been
見つけたら
keeping
すぐ
Primal alive, and now the guy
お
that's
任
like
せください
that we just barely got the last season of Samurai Jack, and now there's a
現在は封鎖されています
he wants to do this
先ほどの戦闘
this
で
movie,
第
and
一連
people
絡
are
の方面
saying,
で
and like
解放
the
されました
the cartoon industry
今
is
は
like,
とにかく
no one
Security
wants
level
to see
下げるのが好きだ。
this.
そっちに行くしかね
And
I
every,
mean,
and
look at what
everyone-
happened to Unicorn Warriors Eternal. Do people even realize that show exists?
and
You're calling what now?
Unicorn Warriors Eternal.
Didn't even know that
It
even
was
existed.
It was its own kind of steampunk universe that Gendy Tartakovsky wanted to work with. A team of perpetually reincarnating heroes having to deal with the
I
same
think I
evil
lost
over
you.
and
You said
over.
it was its own what?
So, a team of perpetually reincarnating heroes deals with an equally perpetually reincarnating evil alongside a steampunk robot that basically contains all their memories. Every time they reincarnate, the robot tracks them down, returns their memories, and they pick up where they left off.
Okay, I don't know what happened, but I think it got listed by that, and I only heard none of that.
The mic is actively sabotaging me.
either that.
No, I honestly swear to the highest bidder, I did not hear any of that, because all I could hear was like the first thing he started, the first portion of what he said before he actually got
Okay, so you know how Link in The Legend of Zelda reincarnates the same way Ganon does?
Not necessarily. The only reason why I'm saying that is because Ganon doesn't use.
I'm using them as an example here.
Does reincarnate.
Okay. It's still the same Ganon.
No, it's not.
It's always
Most of them are, but some are not. Most of them are, some are not. If it is Ganondorf, it is the same guy.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
But I said Ganon, not Ganondorf.
Ah, okay. My brain just glitched on that one. Okay, anyway, continue.
So, take that reincarnation cycle, but instead of one hero, it's several heroes.
Uh-huh.
And there is a steampunk robot that basically has backups of all their memories and is constantly being updated with each new incarnation cycle. Every time they reincarnate, the robot tracks them down, returns enough of their memories to be relevant, and they pick up their mission where they left off, fighting an eternal war with this endlessly reincarnating villain.
Uh-huh.
And that is effectively the premise of Unicorn Warriors Eternal. Just these heroes acclimating to their returned memories to pick up the battle where they left off. And this is from the same guy who made Samurai Jack and Primal.
That's seriously not a bad concept.
And it vanished almost immediately, despite having a decent run on Toonami. Current Adult Swim Toonami, mind you.
That seriously sucks.
It does. Because from the trailers, I thought it looked interesting. But I swear, I could never catch it.
Web says the only
You can probably
joke
find.
here right now is my patient.
セキュリティレベルが一気に低下かってことは
Is she
Like-
another? Are they another not people person?
他のセクターに進めるというわけだね。
I'm getting that
その
vibe.
通りです。
そういうことなら行くしかねえなフィリップそれでいいか
もちろんさ。僕も
Web can be like that,
知りた
yeah.
いところだよ。
よしわかった
I knew there was a reason why
It
my non.
largely depends on how her workday has gone, in my experience.
It sounds like me.
But, yeah. Primal is barely being kept alive. We barely got Samurai Jack's final season, which that was originally meant to be its own movie continuation that remained in development hell until it turned into a full season. Mr. Tartakov, Mr. Gendy Tartakovsky.
Yes, he's trying to do this. He's trying to like do this like new animated movie, and their studios are like, no one wants to see this, and everyone with a functioning brain cell is like, are you fucking kidding?
Apparently
And the
not.
sad thing is, this is not the first time that's happened in recent memory. So, there was an emoji movie that has dropped within the last... I don't recall how long. I don't want to even think about that movie because it is boring as sin.
You talk about the emoji movie?
Yeah. I bring it up because do you want to know what it got greenlit over?
I'm kind of
Its greenlighting basically canceled out a Popeye movie led by Tartakov.
Ugh.
All we have is a proof of concept trailer that made it to YouTube.
Ugh.
And it was good. Really good. The slapstick was on point.
Oh, my heart, my childhood, my everything.
All for a shitty emoji movie, which also led to arguably the funniest response ever. Twitter. Because in that movie, apparently, they changed. And then something like a representative of Twitter went online that the logo for Twitter is not a bird, it is the logo for Twitter. And it's like, what do you mean it's not a bird? It's a bird. It's not a bird. It's the logo for Twitter, which is a bird! It is the most
And this is the reason.
corporate dumbassery I have ever seen, and I love it because how stupid it is.
Never let it be said we don't have actual entertainment IRL.
This is also the main reason. Listen, this thing's useless.
Like, we could have had a Popeye movie with all the slapstick that Gendy has, mastered over the course of his animation career. And instead, we got product placement the movie. I'm not even mad, I'm just disappointed. I used to be furious, then I realized I was giving it way too much of my energy.
That sounds like a me problem, too.
And at this point, I don't really. I mean, we remember, obviously, but I don't think anyone else does work here.
Like I said, it's, like, not worth the anger, it's forgettable. Like, mercifully so.
Hi, Mick.
ミックそんなはずは
翔太郎今は戦うしかないよ
Also, just for context, just in case people are like wondering, like, how does this guy not know these things? I ended up having a very interesting childhood where I actually didn't start having friends until college. So I missed out on a lot of different things.
Lasting friendships until after high school.
Yep.
My lasting friendships started in high school. Well, no, that's not true. Just before high school.
I describe them as lasting because though I have friends from school that I wish I could still contact, the fact that I can't contact them, it's obvious. I just never got the chance to, reconnect.
My communication skills are not
On a less irritating note,
yes.
If I had to think of the big one, the one cartoon that my family watched the most growing up, I believe it was largely because of me and my two older sisters that we were watching it so much. Scooby freaking Doo. Like,
Oh, yeah.
we watched a lot of Scooby Doo growing up.
Yeah, that show is awesome.
Scooby-Doo, whether I realized it or not, was my introduction to horror.
I didn't really see it as horror. I don't know why my brain didn't comprehend it as horror, but
Because there's enough comedy to balance it out.
yeah, that's probably what it is.
Believe it or not, it actually was much more scary in its original draft before it got toned down.
I didn't even think they even had it. I didn't even think they even had it.
Oh, they went through multiple drafts.
I didn't think
They
of
went
that.
They went through multiple drafts. The number of people in Mystery Inc. varied from draft to draft. The relationships between each person in the crew varied. Like at one point in pre-production, Shaggy and Velma were going to be siblings instead.
That would have been interesting.
Etc. etc. Things changed as development continued. But yeah, like whether you think of it as such or not, Scooby-Doo is technically a horror series.
Well, I mean, yeah. I will admit, though, the one that actually definitely did give me the vibes was the escape from Zombie Island. That one actually did give me chill factors.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because Scooby-Doo was in such a place at the time, revitalized just enough via Cartoon Network that they were, not the movie was itself greenlit, but not in so good a position that they were like constantly experiencing oversight from the higher-ups. So they had enough wiggle room and freedom to do what they wanted to do with Zombie Island.
Oh, yeah.
With each sequel, that wiggle room got significantly smaller.
Yes, it did. Because I think there was a lot more content in that movie that they were supposed to put in there, but they ended up...
What's even funnier is that at least half of the scripts that became Zombie Island came from an episode of SWAT Cats. The script would have had the titular heroes there, or the SWAT Cats, end up getting sent through a bizarre portal into what I can only describe as Cat Haiti and dealing with all these voodoo zombies. Because of an evil witch. Ultimately, because it, whether it's Scooby-Doo or SWAT Cats, it was still Hanna-Barbera. The script found its way to the right people and got recycled into the Scooby-Doo plot. Like, I don't think anybody saw the twist with the zombies coming. Like, it was all over the advertisements. We knew the undead were rising, but nobody expected them to be the good guys. Spoilers for a movie that's almost as old as we are. But nobody expected the zombies to not be the villains.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Alright.
See you, Taro.
See you, Taro.
Yeah,
I have not been on.
Huh?
I was just saying, I have not been on a VR headset in a long while. It's taking a lot of energy.
Fair.
Anyway,
fair
bye.
enough. Alright. I'm also going to end it here because we're close to 2 hours, but I also said I'd take my brother to book something.
Oh yeah, that's right. That did just open up like about a month or so ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go in there one of these days. I just haven't had the time.
Alright, so... Oh, wrong button.
Not the red button. Never push the red button.
Don't touch it! That's the history eraser button, you fool!
Thank you all for watching. This has been Thank You, Experiment 2.
With a very, very warped Bakuman.
And a very somewhat confused and yet usually paranoid Enox Wolf 94.
Joined by Taro.
I'm still here. I said it, my thing.
He never left.
I can
You
still
said you were
hear him.
already here, so I stayed.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
Oh.
No, like, don't worry about it, Taro. The on the Discord side of things, the audio glitched, so we legit didn't hear you.
Yes.
Also, the proper response to, sometimes I can still hear his voice is, "Stop telling people I'm dead!"
Well, he mean technically he is in the spirit realm, supposedly.
Anyway, if you like what we do and want to see us keep doing it, feel free to support us in any way you wish, whether it be monetarily or through Twitch. Every little bit helps. And as always, stay safe, stay comfy, stay hydrated,
And
stay
happy
healthy.
2026.
Happy 2026, and be good to each other. And we'll see you.
Make good choices.
We will see you tomorrow
In the next stream.
with Batman. Peace.
Bruce Banner.
Bruce Wayne.
Just close it. Just close it. I'm stupid right now.
Banner's the Hulk.
Shame him. Everyone shame him. Shame Wolf.